Hi there, and welcome to episode 5 of the Trueborn of Azan's Crucible. I'm Icon, and just like I mentioned last episode, there's literally no pause between the last episode's timeline and this one, because there's just so many things at once happening that I felt like we're in a fine spot to just record yet another episode. We're going to skip time at another point. As a matter of fact, there's so many things happening at once that I took some time to reconsider decisions, and we're going to go through things here step by step, and hopefully at the end of today's episode, I'm claiming this juicy relic world over there at Beyond Azad 5, while maintaining a steady expanse down to the Shadow Nebula, where yet another sacred tomb world waits for us. Because the Trueborn of Azante's Crucible are memorialists, and I don't know, they pay tribute to memories and sapience of the past. Come on, like, is there any culture which could be more interested in settling into tomb worlds? Well, very spiritual people, but that's another story. Maybe we do create sanctuaries later down the road, but that's another day's story. So what I want to do today is a little bit of colony management and expansion, and at the same time I noticed that I need more science ships, because over here at Light's End there's one hyperlane I haven't claimed here. The science ship at Beyond Azad is possibly interested in claiming those archaeological sites. Meanwhile, down here at the Ophaeli system, we're claiming another archaeological expedition, and the ISS Chroma has another decision to take to discover here or here. So that means 2 more science ships we're building today. So there's really a lot of things happening today. That's why I wanted to go into this episode directly. I really feel like in Stellaris, during the early game, it is so worth taking your time, pausing a lot, planning steps like these, forcing the game faster, like by using the galactic market, because if I would wait to get all those alloys produced, I would fall back against the other players. I mean, this is only Commodore difficulty, so it's not that crazy, but I always like to play the best I can. So not enough alloys yet to buy another ship, but let's start with the time. So, Lost in Space, what's that? We intercepted a distress call from a ship at Wyford 5A. No. You know, there's one event in this game where you just look at this, you discover one ship, everybody's dead because they killed each other, and 1 or 2 months later, boom, that ship's gone too because they got that same disease too. I think that's this event. I'm scared ever since when I find some random derelict. I love this game. Did I mention that? Alright, so let's see, there's another, this is definitely a precursor signature, so do I want to go for these? No, I want to research the simple anomalies first, and I'd actually need 3 more science ships at least. Gosh, it's so much to do. So that's why expansion is necessary. Another thing I had on my mind was to show you what we're going to do with Jeterim's Prime. So since I built some administrative offices, I'm not agreeing with the designation of a agri-world. While this is cool considering the food production of this planet, I much more want to decide myself what's that specialization is going to be. So you can pick your colony designations manually. In case you didn't know that. I didn't know that for ages. Maybe you were smarter than me. Anyways, so with this little trick, the administrative capacity from bureaucrats is increased by 2. And it boosts the efficiency of the administrative offices in general, so that's what I want to have. Apart from that, it's time to hope that the first colonies will hit the population mark of 10, because then we're able to build those planetary administrations, and this empire will grow substantially. Okay, in the meantime, I'm building a colony ship to claim Opheli 4. I need another one for Beyond Azad. A lot of things necessary, and only so little alloys to take. Now, I think I'm going to save my alloys for a moment, because military expenses are another thing I need to take as well, so let's take one for the fleet. What do we have new? What's new here, I mean? Farming subsidies and food processing facilities. Food processing facilities are awesome, especially for agri-worlds, because they make your farmers more efficient in general. Okay, next tech, I want that genome mapping, because we are a slow breeding species, and this counteracts my natural weakness a bit. Because Azan's Crucible is very close to unlocking the next building slot, but I noticed that the growth process is a painful 0.19 per month. It's taking years for just one unit of population to come together, and therefore I really want to push into more population growth there. So there's one event pending, and I have claimed the Beyond Azad system completely, or I surveyed it. And while my neighbors here from the Othethi company are trying to survey that system, I'm already done with my job here and claiming it. So long. That's mine. But that's also another reason why I saved up some materials here. So, cells? Okay. Oh, there was one thing here I missed. So, we found some Archive of Life. Great. Degraded DNA, yet still an upgrade to, where's that? To the Pash system. Oh my, wow. That's one lucrative system. Okay, but I want to, yeah, well, that's okay. I was considering to cancel my building orders at the Shetty system, but there's no need. Okay, let's see what happens here. So, the inventory. There's an order to the Rat's Chaos. In a somewhat official-looking building towards the center of town, there's a digital inventory of every single item, complete with their origins, gross misinterpretations of their intended uses, as well as some highly unhelpful notes on where to find them. The Rubricator, described as a thingamajig maker with magical powers, has its place to the right of the Empress's lilac ribbon. Under her snout swabs on the four-legged box with the funny face. Where am I here? Oz? Okay, so we're I'm not sure what to expect here at the end of this journey, but meanwhile the ISS Bassiter is completed and waiting for yet another officer. So let's claim a few energy credits and recruit somebody. Leader experience gain is always a nice trait in general, especially for let's not ponder. This one is good. Okay, my food is really low, and generally a lot of my resources are quite low too, but we're going to be fine. So let's order this new ship here. So what to do, I think claiming systems into this direction won't be any problem, so the next ship should be either heading towards here or here. I'm going to rush towards this direction first because I feel like this area here, sooner or later I will meet another empire down here. There's that's out of question. Up here, I feel like the time's already ticking because the Othethi Company and the Sundar Cartel are already busy around this area. So another thing, I think the Lysiria system will be another candidate for a space station in the next time, but by all means, one thing at a time. Alright. Okurna Prime now finished a generator district, or no, a agriculture district. Birth of space piracy. So the Fell Company has created a enemy fleet. How strong is it? Weaker than my fleet, so let's hope my fleet will be victorious, and I think that's a good reason to bring up my first admiral, if I could afford that, which I can't. Too bad. Okay. No. It's gonna be
Construction venture completed.
Well, I'd really like to have an admiral on this fleet, so let's see if I can't cheat myself to the necessary money. Yes, I can. That's the power of the market, my friends. Because a admiral buffs your fleet substantially. Cautious. Ship weapon range is powerful. Sublight speed plus 20%. Oh, that's juicy too. But I'm going for the speed, because during the early game right now, speed is very important, while ship range is really good, by all means. But I'm not using particularly long-range weapons yet. So, the ISS Chroma discovered... where? I'm always confused where things happening. Alright. The Pash system again. So, another crashed ore freighter. More resource gain out of that system. Insane. I need to pick that up as quick as possible. And fusion reactors have been researched. Awesome. Next step, improved reactor boosters. What do these things do? More power generation. That's it's neat, but not substantial. Let's go for quantum theory, because this will increase the output of these people here by a whole 8 points. That's something I will feel in a way. All right. Bayan Azan is being claimed, so I can safely head over to the Pash system and claim that. Oh yeah, there was another thing I had on my mind today. That was faction management. There's I went over the factions and I had a good think about that. So for now, the Xeno Equality Institute will be a minority, simply because there's no time to ponder about these things. I think the Azanti culture is not yet at the point where they really think about how to act around Xenos and be friendly to them and whatever. However, the empty shells thing here, I think the Azanti people would really despise robots because of their relationship to life and death. So therefore, I want to ban robotics. So there we go. Just outlaw that and make our religious faction here more happy, because I really think that reflects our way of life as well. And well, the other factions would like some war, but well, I'm not really there yet, my friends. So, low stockpiles of food and energy credits. I am well aware of that. Thanks. So let's sell a few of those, and oh my god, I hope I don't have to sell food. I don't have to sell my consumer goods. No, I don't have to. Next month I can buy. I can sell yet another stockpile of minerals. There we go. So let's watch our first space battle. According to the numbers, we should be winning, but who knows?
A hostile station has been engaged.
Well, let's see, what's going to... Oh, I'm attacking a pirate station first, okay. Pash found some engineering research points because of a ancient solar sailor, okay. Outdated technology, yet still some insights. So, let's have a little look-see here on that. I really like to check out my fleets. And, okay, the humans are getting another influence by us. So, let's see. Well, it's looking good. They're going down quite easily there. Okay, let's sell those minerals I was talking about to make sure my wallets keep filled. Because once your stay filled, once your energy credits are gone, your ship's firepower goes down substantially, and this is not the right time to lose your firepower. Not at all. Okay, there we go. Bang. We did that. So the space pirates have been defeated and I didn't lose a single ship. Good job. Alright. So, meanwhile, Bayand Azad is almost completely claimed already. And, this looks like yet another nebula, or, what's that, green dots? So, the ISS Chroma is finished with its work in the Pash system. My goodness. 16 minerals. Trade value, research, a little amount of energy credits too. I really like that. Okay, now then, good work for my military here. That's a good first fight. They're going to take down the spaceport here now. That's going to be not too interesting. Okay, Bayand Azad claimed. Wonderful. That's what I wanted to see. Pirate station raided, and I even get a substantial amount of energy credits and minerals. Awesome. That's what I like to see. So, wonderful. Haven't not a single ship lost. Fine victory. Alright, let's return them home. Good job, friends.
A system survey has concluded.
And the Seleno system is now fully surveyed. And, oh well.
Establishing a new colony.
Yay! So the Opheli system is now done here. Is now colonized too. And Milistamu got some Taud asteroid. Oh yeah, that's some scientific event there. So Milistamu is claimable for a tiny amount of extra science. Well, one day, not yet. Now then, the ships are getting are growing in a larger scale, into a larger scale. Usually I don't have that much trouble with talking, but Stellaris is a little bit more on the brain than other games. So Durbator Prime has two things: an open slot and also a lack of workspaces for lower class workers. Okay. Now, what do I want to do with this planet in a longer perspective? It's always important, in my opinion, to consider what kind of specialization you want to run on your planets. I think the possibilities are really good to whip up a agri-world here. So rural worlds are cool because they buff up a spread out versatile build up, because you only get district build speed bonus. You don't get any substantial output bonus. The output bonus is really low. Worker pop resource output 5% covers up all the workers, but 5% is really not too much. Let's compare that to a agri world where you're creating a 20% output bonus for your farmers. But I like the rural world specialization to power boost the building speed of my districts, so it's completely fine for now. Luckily, the specialization change doesn't cost anything. Okay, let's unpause the game for a moment. I just wanted to make sure that something happens. So, hostile fleets present. The ancient mining drones are attacking the ISS Selborne. So, in the Hauer system, where's that? Oh, Q is the hotkey for that. Great. So, that's a very small fleet. And I think, well, I wonder if they're really going to stay here or not. But I discovered a new archaeological site. Never forget. Okay. Somehow I have a bad memory about that, but who knows. But that also means I can't safely survey that system. Taking my fleet over here would take 2 complete years. Yet still, it's another archaeological site. I don't want to lose this opportunity, so I'm going to move my military over there. Let's do this. Okay, in the meantime, the Posh system, I'm not claiming it yet because I missed the opportunity there. I forgot to use the influence when it grew there. And I'm so sad that I can't get to the sacrificial business yet, because I would like to, but I need every last scrap of influence to fuel my expansion, so therefore we're not there yet. Soon, but not yet. Alright, so Dobato Prime, I want to see... Akerna Prime would be the better choice for a full-on agri-world. Same goes for Jeterimus Prime. Jeterimus Prime seems to be the best choice, judging from the number of districts, but I don't want to judge from that alone. So, yeah, let's do this. I'm okay with that. There's the potential of 7 agricultural districts, and that's enough for 1 food processing facility. I want to boost up the food production because my empire is really lacking in this department. I don't like the fact that I have to buy so much food. Weird enough that we're needing food. Sigma aliens in the Posh system. So, let's go to this. Well, now that looks like an empire to me. Let's go for that. I got so many projects, like it's insane. But let's research that. I want to hail these aliens because, like I mentioned before, it's inevitable that we're going to meet some larger empire at some point. It's exactly what I was talking about. But I was able to claim the Pash system, and that's really important to me. I want to head over to the Wyfrit system to make sure I get my dibs on all those systems, you know? Oh yeah. A foul stench. The excavating team has discovered the source of the foul stench and is ill boding. Closer to the center of the city are enormous piles of dried fecal... Oh, gosh. Yeah. And pools of corrosive bile that exude toxic levels of hydrogen sulfide, whatever, making protective equipment necessary to proceed further. The archaeologists could not identify the alien DNA in the fecal matter. I always, I'm not sure about those, whatever. But the piles contain partially digested hoarders. Whatever consumed these aliens swallowed them whole. Even more disconcerting is the discovery of a fresh pile. Yes, that is disconcerting. I love those archaeological events. That's why I'm focusing them a little bit harder. While anomalies, I feel like they're a little bit more bland. Our excavations always tell a complete story. That's why I don't feel bad about when I get. That's why I want to give them the full time they need. You know. All right, there. Let's get closer. I want to hunt down that Tianki whale. I was thinking about if or if not, and my conclusion was life and death, my friends. To understand life, we must understand death. Therefore, the Tianki space whale must die. Kobarian civilization encountered. Horsham 4. Another one? Insane. There's so many primitive beings to influence. I like that. The buildup of the Necroids with this setup, like I have it here, is quite focused into society research anyways. Like the Death Chroniclers produce society research, and so do the Death Priests and also the Mortal Initiates. So it's fun to have so many primitive societies around me. I like that. So I gained the influence because I translated the language of those, and influence gain is a rare occurrence, and that's why I forced that. Militarist materialists. We are the nation of Rufaya, minions of the wise Primarch Sir Jadir. Our aim is to improve ourselves through the use of technology, and whether you agree with these goals or not, we trust you will remain amicable neighbors. Yeah, that's okay. So we will fight for our right to exist.
A system survey is completed.
Yeah. So, just what I expected happened. Yet still, I'm quite happy. So I think what I'm going to do is claim the Horsham system right away. Every chance of creating observation stations I want to take. Like, maybe we're going to use them as undead armies one day, as has been considered in the comments a few episodes before. So, let's see. Selling all these minerals has one big downside, though. The price is going to dwindle because I'm pushing out too much of this product. Therefore, the prices will plummet one day. Alright, but for now, I am okay with the price of progress here. Oh no, I don't want to go down here. I want to keep my science ship close to that area here, because I want to have a close grasp on the Hauer system. 3 archaeological sites, like that. Oh, geothermal fracking, more minerals, awesome. Afterburners, afterburners are awesome. Sublight speed and evasion for just 4 alloys, hell yeah, I want that. Missiles are meh, because, well, they're just getting destroyed by point defense. End of the story. And while every other gun in the game doesn't get destroyed by point defense, I feel like missiles are, well, I would go for missiles if I would just try and overwhelm those point defenses, but at the same time I wonder why not take guns which can't be countered. Anyways, workplace motivators. So I can now use the extended shifts edict, which is something I really want to do. And another Ascension perk is available. Nihilistic Acquisition. So, I think this is one thing. I'm not sure if we're doing this yet. I feel like this belongs more into the supremacy tradition. We're still building. We're not conquering yet. So I want to check out if I'm not trying something else. Grasp the Void, no thanks. Technological Ascension, nope. One Vision. Well, considering I'm a Unity-based civilization, also I really like the idea of these people, yeah, you know, consecrated worlds. That's something I want to see as a harmony-based thing. Mastery of nature would be really good. A good fit with the adoption effect there. Also, the maximum district number is pretty interesting too. But, well, you need to do that. It's not happening on its own. Administrative capacity, I don't feel like that's roleplay-wise a good choice. Edict capacity, well, probably would reflect the many ethics of the civilization, transcended learning. Sure, wisdom through undead. No, I'll pick up the One Vision. Usually I don't pick that one, but I feel like that's what we're going to do for now. Nihilistic Acquisition comes next, but for now I want to go this path. Pop immunities usage -10, and yeah. Let's do this. I consider this the moment where my people strive for a modernized society. So I'm going to cut this episode yet again here. So the Rise of Azan will go into a third part, because I think the game board is still so dynamic, it's worth to take another shot for the next episode. I'm going to have a close look on the situation, evaluate a little bit, and come back to you with more gameplay next time. So thank you so much for watching. Feel free to leave a like or a subscribe or a comment or whatever. I would deeply appreciate. But I hope you're coming back again. Stay well, have a good time, and see you then. Goodbye.